Hello, my friends. Happy Friday. I wanted to share a message that I heard last weekend. That when I heard this message, I thought this is so perfect for the time right now where we are, and I'm going to share it with you. And what is that message? That message is, how do we stay in control no matter what happens? And I drew a face here. I drew a happy face, and I drew a sad face or angry face. And there's three ways that we can stay in control when anything happens. But before I go to that, I want to also talk about that there's a center point in the middle where it's neutral, but when you see the sad face and then the happy face, when something bad happens, we of course have a tendency to go over to the wrong side. Sorry, the bad side. Okay, that's where we want to go, but we go to the bad side. So when we do that, what happens is we either look at something as being very far over on this side, or it can be closer to the middle. But the thing is the tougher it is on this side, once we get over to the other side, we're going to move much further to the other side. So the tougher the challenge means, the better opportunity for growth and happiness. So what are these three ideas? I heard this from a seminar last weekend from Bob Proctor, who heard this from Michael Bernard Beckwith, and this is it. It is three ideas. Number one, it is what it is, accept it. So if I look at this as though there is good in something, and I know right now I'm thinking, how can there be good when I'm being told I can't get on an airplane the way I used to, I can't go certain places without gloves or a mask on, I feel confined in my home sometimes. Well, in spite of that, what's good about it? And this is actually a question I ask myself a lot when I am going through challenges in the middle of the storm. There's got to be at least one good thing about it. So with this, what's good about it? For me, I've been working on a lot of things I should have been working on for a while. I'm finding simple joy in things like looking at the grass and the pretty flowers blooming and appreciating springtime and birds and things that I just in the past pretty much ignored and took for granted. So there is something good in this that's slowing us down. The next thing to think about is harvest the good. What does that mean? Well, it means the more that we see it as good, it is going to be good. Don't look at it as good or bad, or smiley face versus a negative face. That's another thing we do. We look at things as they're absolute one or the other, but accept it the way it is and know that it is something good. The next thing is to forgive all the rest. That means that we want to abandon any thought to want to be in control, and we also need to let go completely. That's probably the hardest of all three of these. Nobody wants to let go, but I love that serenity prayer. God, grant me the peace to accept the things that I cannot change, is a quick summary of it. But that's what it's really about. Why continue to resist something? One of my favorite sayings is, what you resist will persist. So when you think about all of this, again, the summary is, it is what it is, accept it, harvest the good, and also forget the rest. If we can focus on this, as difficult as it is, I am confident in my experience, if I truly believe everything happens for a reason and that reason is to serve me, then I think that makes this concept pretty easy. Some days, not as much as others, but overall, I truly believe that our biggest growth and our biggest advancements and our happiness and our joy are, as we say, what we fear the most is inside of that cave. So if we can get ourselves into this powerful state and place, everything is going to be awesome. And I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Always great to see you. Always here to inspire you.